Morning, welcome back. So my hard drive decided to stop working after a casual 9 years of making videos. After doing a refresh and reinstalling the operating system on my Mac, everything should have been fine since I backed everything up like a responsible adult. As it turns out, me backing up 9 years worth of files was only me thinking about doing it, thinking that I did it, but never actually doing it. If brain meant to keep us alive, why dumb? At least this YouTube channel is like a portfolio of all the work that I've done in the past decade. I would have been very sad if everything that I made just vanished into thin air, just like people's common sense nowadays. Vision is probably one of the most important senses that we have, and not everyone's blessed with perfect vision unless you're an eagle or a pair of binoculars. So what if you saw someone online that claimed they could cure annoying issues like blindness and being an ugly glasses wearer? According to every 90s high school movie, this is when I would take off my glasses. I am wearing contacts. If you share a birth year that's pretty close to when that wall in Berlin was born, you think, hey, that's neato. Sign me up and teach me how to fix my nearsightedness and weirdly shaped eyeballs. I didn't know a detrimental debuff that would have caused me to get eaten by a predator can be treated in my own home for the price of a Zoom masterclass. Doctors, hello? Why aren't you talking about this? Well, according to Samantha Lotus, who is a healthcare practitioner that specializes in wellness, holistic health, spiritual, alchemy, psychology, boss babe energy, and quantum physics. This isn't a wish list of all the skills that she wished she had. It says right here on her website, where no academic credentials are to be found. Red flag number 1 of many. Doctors, psychiatrists, and surgeons aren't gonna help you. All they wanna do is cut out your organs and keep them in their house, is what I'm assuming she thinks based on the type of content she makes. Samantha Lotus isn't the biggest fan of modern medicine. Just like how I'm not the biggest fan of Nickelback, everyone has preferences and that's okay. I do like 2 of their songs.
Oh, you have thyroid issues. It's okay. We're just gonna cut that right out. Gallstones, you said? You have gallstones? Digestion. We are just going to cut that right out for you. Don't worry. Throat issues. Oh, your tonsils. Don't eat them. Bye-bye. We're just gonna cut those right out. What else you got going on? Liver? Okay, well, liver, we're gonna give you some pills for that. Yeah, we're gonna blast you, but we actually can't cut that one out. We tried. Doesn't work so well. Tumor, oh, cut them out. Prostate. Let's just do surgery on that one. What else you want? We got time. Appendix, out.
Okay, I think she's still going on in the background, so just ignore her for now. According to her, our bodies are smart and can heal itself in the right environment. Modern medicine and surgeons just want to cut out our body parts for no good reason. Our organs are natural and created by God. Why remove them when you can just heal yourself with affirmations and a healthy lifestyle? Well, in that sense, didn't God also create tumors and cancer that shouldn't stay inside the body? Abrupt appendicitis that comes out of nowhere. If you don't get that removed, you're basically carrying a small, explodey surprise. And not the fun kind either. Samantha believes the illnesses we get are caused by a lack of faith and not believing hard enough. Like this interaction she had with a fan. Fan? Fan? Question mark? I think they're a fan. Sam, I'm freaking out. I just had a lung x-ray and follow-up CT and they found a mass in my left lung. Oh wait, what? In my left my lung. WTH. I go for a PET scan next week and I'm scared. Thank you for sharing. It's normal to feel afraid, love. I want you to breathe, center yourself, and turn to faith and trust. Start to visualize healing and the mass dissolving. Staying calm and relaxed is important for your system. I highly recommend working with a naturopath or holistic natural healer. This person is clearly stressed and not in a good headspace. It's like when someone's freaking out and you tell them to calm down and they freak out even more. Maybe not the best advice to give someone who had a medical diagnosis from a professional. If everyone could dissolve their sicknesses by visualizing and thinking about things, then the healthcare industry would be out of business by tomorrow. The people that visit her Instagram page aren't fully convinced by what she has to say either. Even though her comment section is extremely limited, you still get these comments that come through from time to time. Any suggestions for a little kid who keeps getting inflamed tonsils / abscesses in tonsils to the point of almost obstructing an airway? I really don't want to remove them. Have you tried removing dairy and soy? Go to a doctor, please. You get the gist of what type of business she runs. And not to discredit all holistic healthcare, it does work for some people. This is a specific case of one individual that's making some pretty bold claims while also contradicting herself. There's an ethical way to do business online, and there's the grifter's way. I just discovered what that word means like 10 YouTube videos ago. This is my first time using it in a sentence. Her rise to fame that made her go viral on TikTok was her claiming that she could heal your blindness on the basis that we don't actually need glasses. It's just those pesky corporations and the government tricking the public so they can profit off of us. And then she unironically sells you her master course for $11.
What's the one thing that your optometrist doesn't want you to know about? The fact that you do not need glasses. That's right, you may have been told that you need glasses, but that's actually a lie. There are mental, emotional, physical, and even spiritual reasons why you may not be seeing, and I'm here to tell you that that can be healed. If you want to learn more, read the comments.
Okay, I knew Velma from Scooby-Doo was faking it the whole time.
Hey, my glasses! I can't see without them!
So when I found out I needed glasses, I was in grade 2. You're telling me a child who wasn't even fully developed mentally was so messed up I made myself blind? I guess you really are your worst enemy. I could have been glasses free 20 years ago if I got my shit together and taught myself eye yoga as a toddler. Also, a fun little observation, what are those? She has the potential to do something really funny right now. Is this foreshadowing? If those aren't glasses, then my contact lenses are just Julie and pieces of plastic glued onto my eyes for aesthetic purposes. Something about this whole masterclass does seem sketchy, but I do live my life willing to try everything once. But not this time, because I don't want to share my personal data and credit card information with this company. Thankfully, an ex-user named This Is Mallory took her masterclass and shared what she found, and there is hardly anything masterful about it. Apparently, Samantha Lotus might be bringing lawyers into the mix because everything in her masterclass is copyrighted. She also found Mallory on different socials and started messaging her like they were friends.
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that,
No.
you know what I mean?
But that was a month ago and everything seems to still be up, so I'll sort of show you. We start off with a disclaimer. She is not a pharma doctor or medical advisor. Wow, great to know. Just in case people take her advice seriously, we gotta make sure we cover our bases when spreading questionable information. Don't want to get in trouble here. We have some exercises like eye yoga, taking 2 eye breaks during a 2-hour class that only ended up being 75 minutes long. Affirmations, like believing your eyes are healthy and not shaped like a football. Your body is trying to protect you, and you adopted the belief that you can't see. Basically, you caused your own blindness because of what society told you to think. I unfortunately used to be a child. I'm pretty sure anyone under the age of 10 would think a fruit tree would grow inside of them if they ate an apple seed. They also eat things off the ground, so I'm surprised there aren't more problems with kids, since all their thoughts are supposed to affect their health. Samantha tells us, all we have to do to improve our vision is to visualize your eyes as healthy, vibrant, and functioning perfectly. My eyes are healthy and see clearly. Okay, so another thing that I noticed, shouldn't she be avoiding all electronics and computer screens based on what she believes? Why aren't we in a forest with books and ancient scrolls doing this masterclass? Seems a bit more fitting than using dirty, nasty technology. But hey, how else are you supposed to scam? I mean, reach people without social media. I would pretend I'm not home if she showed up at my door. We have make a list of all the things limiting you, like how your vision's bad, you can't see things that are far and super close, I'm only 5 feet when I should actually be 6 feet tall, my posture looks like a cursive S because I sit at a desk all day, I should have been a billionaire by the age of 20, why I old and not one. Just added a few extra things in there because why stop at your eyes? She also recommends microdosing on magic mushrooms, which is another contradiction since she advised going on a detox. While taking this course, Mallory said some folks in the chat were claiming they can see better already. Who knows how many people joined like Mallory for fun, not actually expecting anything to work. Out of the 100+ people that attended this course, the thought of her actually convincing even one person is kind of terrifying. Samantha even took to her Instagram afterwards to address the non-believers.
You're listening to this that think this is quackery, that think this is that say it's not possible. You can choose to stay blind. That's great. But I have done this on myself. I have worked with my clients. I have worked with family members. I have seen people take off their glasses and not need them anymore over and over and over again.
Ma'am, I don't know what you see. How do we know that your vision is actually improved without you just telling us? Do you have tests from your optometrist? How'd you get those glasses anyways?
And that's okay. I don't need to speak to the deaf or show things to the blind. My favorite thing though is when people tell me that it's not possible to do something that I've already done. And over, it's repeatable. It's now proven. People are like, you can't do that. I'm like, no, but I am. They're like, well, it's not possible. I'm like, no, but I did do that. Oh, well, no, that can't happen. Oh, but it is. And that's the thing. Some people live with their eyes and their mind completely glued shut.
So many people in the world have a Delulu face. You can't just tell us something without showing us any tangible proof. Where are all the client testimonials for this class with information I probably could have Googled for free? Well, there is a testimonial from her husband and her brother. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Who I'm presuming are all directly related to her and have no biases whatsoever. She claims that she actually healed her brother from a coma after a motorcycle accident using mind power, a healthy diet with no hospital food, essential oils around the eyes 2 times a day, and good old faith. With all the tubes and machines he's hooked up to in these pictures, that's kind of a slap in the face to all the doctors and nurses that literally nursed him back to health. And for someone claiming to have a really great vision without glasses, there sure are a lot of typos and weirdly structured sentences that are wordy and hard to read. Unsurprisingly, this transitions into a sales pitch for an MLM she works for, where you can apply to work with her and sell some natural products.
Community, all of the incentives and the initiatives and the Healing Foundation, for me, it's the best. doTERRA doesn't have natural makeup yet, and maybe they will soon, but the cleaning products, right? So many chemicals.
What's funny is that the company actually tweeted, yeah, our products can't heal diseases. In summary, be spiritual, be mental and emotionally healthy, and take off your glasses. But not before recommending some of her favorite products, which includes blue light blocking glasses? Huh? Okay, if you want to block out blue light, why not just believe that you can? Wasn't that the whole point of this masterclass? Where did my $11 go that I didn't even spend? I'm so confused about what this class was actually for. Because after she tells us to take off her glasses, she comes out and says not to actually take them off.
For those of you who have interpreted my message that you don't need glasses, that humans don't have a biological need for glasses, it is not to say that if you currently have a visual impairment to take off your glasses and go drive a vehicle. In fact, in my masterclass, I make that blatantly clear, right? We're not ridiculous here. We're talking about healing or improving significantly vision, which is what our bodies are made to do. We're made and designed to see, and healing our eyesight or drastically improving it is actually very biologic. It's quite simple. We need to give our eyes and our minds, our brains, the things it needs to see.
What actually very biological mean? Not everything in the world is going to have a deeper, meaningful meaning behind it. Wow, the secondhand exposure to this masterclass is not doing me any favors. Billions of people can't see because they were unlucky and just got bad vision genetics. There is a section in this class that teaches you how to change your eye color, which I am not very surprised about. This seems to be very common with these types of holistic influencers. And is it just me, or does it always seem to be about giving yourself blue eyes?
Before I went raw, many years ago, when I was hyperglycemic, I used to have eyes that were a very dark cafe brown color. And here I sit 8 years later, my eyes are almost a completely different color, with almost a honey lining around my iris. Why would this be? What I ended up learning was this, is that our eyes, the color of our eyes, you can actually not only see your soul through your eyes, but the clearness and the clarity in your eyes
Makes sense.
actually reflects how clean your body is on the inside.
Not to be selfish and make everything about myself, but are you implying that brown-eyed people are nasty, greasy, meat-eating slobs? Man, my eyes are literally the exact same color since the day I got them. What'd I do? The beauty standard is everyone insisting on looking like a husky with an unsettling and potentially racist aura. I've had a phase where I've worn light-colored contacts. I'm glad that it's a distant memory in the past that I can look back on. 5 months ago, I realized a blue-eyed white dragon cosplay is okay once in a while and not an everyday thing. With changing your eye color content, specifically to blue or lighter eyes, there's always an undertone of why would you want disgusting poop-colored eyes when you could have desirable traits from the superior race? But as my elders like to say, the lighter the eyes, the cleaner the soul. Not saying you look bad, you're very pretty for someone of your kind. I remember in the early days of the internet, a trick to getting lighter colored eyes was to mix honey and water and directly drip it into your eyes. That was when I was really young. I even thought it was a fever dream or something I just made up. But nope, turns out this experience might have been universal. You know, there are times on the internet where you can make stuff up for fun to cause chaos, like those K-pop fact videos that claim like 10 idols are in a cult with no factual evidence. Those always give me a good chuckle. And usually, hopefully, people are smart enough to see through misinformation. Pardon the pun, but this whole scenario is the blind leading the blind. Anything related to health that increases the chances of someone getting hurt and actively spreading misinformation, I'd say it's pretty frowned upon, especially when it's a scam and you're profiting from people's disabilities. If you see something on the internet that does seem too good to be true behind a paywall, you're probably about to end up in a YouTube video made by some blind guy with negative 5.0 vision. My long-ass football-shaped eyeballs might need glasses, but so does the YouTube algorithm. Take a second and like this video. Every like is another daily contact for the algorithm, so it can see that you enjoyed this piece of content, and it'll show you the next topic I cover when I upload a new video. Have a good day, try not to be dumb, and see you in the next one.